What's up? My name is Nate. Welcome to the channel. I have 10 different fragrances here that I think every man should own. Now, I'm not saying you should own all of these. I think it's a bit redundant and a bit useless to have all these fragrances because they just sit and collect dust. Story of my life. But some of these are really great, and I think every man should take at least a look at them. Let's start it out with Dreamcatcher. This is a clone of Dolce & Gabbana, the One Eau de Parfum. And if you have not smelled that one, you're living under a rock. I feel sorry for you. But this one is a great date kind of fragrance. Warm, spicy, a lot of rich tobacco in here, a lot of vanilla in here. Very clean, very elegant, and this is just some sexy, stunning stuff. It's got some beautiful grapefruit at the top, some coriander, and a little basil nuance. It doesn't smell like a pizza. If it had some mozzarella and some Parmesan in here, I would probably advise not getting it, but cardamom, ginger, orange blossom, amber tobacco, and some cedar wood. Excellent stuff, really, truly. It gets heavily touted online as the best date fragrance on the planet. And I would agree so. But this one, it lasts a little bit longer than the original one, and it smells nearly identical. Might have a little bit of a syntheticer edge to it, but that's just up close. In the air, it's gonna smell the exact same. Let's move it right along into Prada L'Homme. I think every man should at least try this one. It's fresh, it's clean, it's neroli. It's got some iris in here. It's a powdery fragrance though. Neroli, some pepper at the top, some cardamom, and some carrot seeds. Nice spice in the top, but it's mainly that iris in the mid, the violet, the geranium, the nice floral touches to it, and then some woods in the base, along with some amber. But this one is mainly that herbal floral kind of fragrance. It's clean, it gets touted online as the best office fragrance in North America, and I would agree so, other than a few other ones that I'm gonna mention here in a minute. It's clean, it's really elegant, and I think every man should at least try it or even buy a bottle of it. Try it first though. Blind buying is not always safe, especially if you're on a budget or a tight budget. You might not like something and you might throw it away. Don't do that. All right, moving it right along. I have the Profumo version here, and I would say get this one. This one is the best one, but you know, I'm just going to advise getting any kind of Acqua di Gio. Really, it's some of the best DNA that you can possibly get. It's fresh, it's clean, it's an everyday scent, it's fresh musky, it's citrusy, it's nice, it's robust, perfect. Alberto Maria's did this one, and it's got C notes, bergamot, rosemary, sage, geranium, some incense and patchouli in the base. It's clean, and it's also got that smoky aspect in here as well. The other ones I would suggest you get are the Absolute version. I love that stuff. It's so great. And then even from what I know, that the Parfum version is the interpretation of this, or it's the rebranding of the Profumo. That one might be worth picking up, but go try it first before you pick it up. But from what I hear online, it's the same fragrance. All right, moving it right along. I think Prada Carbon should be on your radar, especially if you're into the Sauvage kind of DNA. I think that every man should own some kind of Sauvage character. I think that this one is classy, well done, just well executed. It's a perfect fragrance. Clean, fresh, it's got this metallic note to it, metallic nuances to it, but it comes from some spice and this is an excellent musk fragrance. Excellent stuff. Some fresh citrus at the top with some pepper, some metallic notes with some lavender, this weird coal note in here, watery notes, some ambroxan and patchouli. Ambroxan is just a synthetic chemical, or a synthetic compound, I should say. Ambergris is whale puke that has been banned. There's an ambergris accord that you can make up, which smells like ambergris, but typically there's no ambergris in modern designer fragrances, especially nowadays. Ambroxan is the synthetic molecule that they've replaced it with, and it smells pretty sharp and metallic and very musky too. All right, let's move it right along with Tom Ford Ombre Leather. If you're into leather fragrances, Al, you gotta give this one a shot. This one is a clean, soft, spicy, leathery kind of fragrance. It's very elegant. The florals in here really balance out the whole leather approach, really soft and tame. It's really nice. But you kind of have to like that leather nuance. There's some rich cardamom in the top here, which really gives it kind of this spiciness to it. But the base is also this oak mossy, patchouli kind of smell. But the main thing is the leather and the softness of the floral nuances with the jasmine. Definitely worth trying, or trying it at Sephora or picking up a small little decant of it. I know that this one can be quite expensive, but if you're in the fall time, the winter time, maybe pick it up because it's a nice, sexy, confident fragrance. All right, let's talk about the next one. This is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Summer Vibes. This one came out last year and the bottle is just, look at this bottle, it's so nice. I actually really like the feminine version too of the whole summer vibes that they came out with. Regardless, this one is a nice cypress amberwood fragrance. It's got some citrus in the top, like a traditional summertime fragrance would have, and it's just got this nice cleanness about it. There's some vetiver in here too. It's not listed in the note breakdown. From the note breakdown, it's just lemon, cypress, and some amberwood. This was perfumed by Alberto Marias too, and he's just a phenomenal perfumer. He knows what he's doing and he makes some excellent fragrances. Definitely worth checking out. I mean, I think every man and their mother owns a Dolce & Gabbana light blue flanker. The main popular ones are the light blue, the original one, and then the O Intense. And then there's a couple other ones that are really great. I know Forever is really good. It's a grapefruit bomb, but I feel like give this one a shot. It's a little bit more unique and it still retains that kind of summer vibe, you know, that Dolce & Gabbana light blue kind of deal. I want to kind of get this one out of the way too. I think every man does own this already, but you know, Bleu de Chanel Parfum here, you know, the Eau de Parfum is really good too. I think every man should own a Bleu de Chanel, and I think they already do. It's clean, it's elegant, it smells like your ex-boyfriend. It's got some lemon in here. It's a bergamot mint. It's got some lavender, amberwood, cedarwood. It's a very well-known scent profile. And I would say that every man does own this to a certain extent, but at the same time, you should probably own it just to know what we're all talking about. And I don't want to bash on it at all. It's an amazing fragrance. And if you want to just smell amazing and clean, definitely pick it up. My favorite is the Parfum version, but yeah. The next one is Armani Code Parfum. I think every man should own this one. It's clean, it's elegant, and you can rock this whenever, to a date, to an office event, to, you know. They did an awesome job at reinventing this fragrance. They put a wonderful iris accord in here. It's so elegant, it's so soft, floral, but powdery a little bit, with this excellent bergamot mixture in here, a nice lavender, clean musk base in here, with this tonka bean kind of powdery coumarin kind of mixture in the base here. You get a little of the clary sage in the mid. The iris is mainly kind of dominant in here, and the tonka bean and the cedar wood gives it kind of this like nice creamy tonka bean woody kind of smell in the base. But the main thing is that fresh bergamot in the top, a nice aldehyde. If you have not tried it out, I would encourage you to go to like Sephora or Ulta, Macy's, give it a shot. It's definitely worth it. Now, I think I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this one, but I think every man should own this one. It's classy. This one is Vetiver Sensual by Mancera. So this one is very fresh. It's very clean. It's got this beautiful kind of citrusy kind of vibe with this one. But the one thing about it is it's so fresh. It's so clean. And the vetiver is not overpowering in here too. It's nice, earthy, kind of woody kind of vibe. The vetiver is very soft though. It's a very soft kind of woody kind of feel. You can wear this one to the office because it's very citrus heavy. It's got lime, lemon, bergamot, orange, and some pepper in the top. I get a lot of pink pepper and this black pepper kind of nuance in here, like a little mixture. And then some mint and some florals in the mid, and then this vetiver woody notes in the base. Really, really nice. This has a lot of musk in here, clean musk, and the oak moss in here is very clean, and it's not very present in the life of the fragrance. It just kind of lays low in the base. It smells like a masculine guy. Excellent for the office and every day. All right, and then the last one. This one is an orange bomb, and it's almost impractical to buy it because it's just so fresh and it doesn't really last all that long. But it is a fresh and clean orange juice that you squeeze on your hand and you smell delightful. It's around $40 too. This is a clone of Afternoon Swim from Louis Vuitton, and it's got some mandarin orange in here, some regular orange, and some bergamot, ambergris, and some ginger too. Really delightful stuff here. This is designed for a summertime pool day, beautiful fragrance to wear when you're not really worried about longevity. You just want to smell great and like a citrus orange that you just squeeze over the top of your head. That's this stuff. It's clean, it's fresh, and it's all subjective, but these are the 10 fragrances that I really love that I think that every man should at least take a look at, maybe buy one or two of them. I think this whole fragrance game can be a little confusing because you don't really need all these fragrance. You just need to smell fresh and clean with 1 or 2 of them, and then you're good. Let me know in the comments down below, what are the fragrances that every man that you think should wear? You don't have to put 10, you could put 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4. Take care, and we'll see you next time.